Take the trophy home. Take the trophy home. God is on the side.
Yeah.
And the victory is won.
When it's all
When
over,
this life is over,
we hear him say,
we're done.
shout of trouble.
Shout of trouble's over.
Then we'll take it all
Take the
home.
trophy home.
Come on, y'all.
Take the trophy home.
Gonna take it all
Take
home.
the trophy home.
God is on,
God is on the side.
and the victory is won. When this life is over,
When this life is over,
we're gonna hear him say,
we're done.
shout of trouble.
Shout of trouble's over.
Then we'll take it on
Take
home.
the trophy home.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Though we're down here shedding tears, we're gonna win, there is no doubt.
Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and most honorable and distinguished judges. My name is Gerallando. I'm currently a 14-year-old ninth grader at Pearl Cone Ninth Grade Academy, while attending worship at Raven Street Church of Christ in Nashville, Tennessee. This afternoon, I will be competing for the title of Mr. Congeniality, while speaking on the topic of possessing an unshakable hope. But first, let me present you with a question. Are you drifting or are you anchored in Christ? Now, as you think about that, I would also like to ask you, have you ever walked into church and wondered how some members have remained so faithful in the church for so long? Well, I have, and I've come to find out that it's because they possess an unshakable hope. Hebrews 6:18-19 states, God has given both his promise and his oath. These two things are unchangeable because it is impossible for God to lie. So therefore, we who have fled to him for refuge can have great confidence in the hope that lies before us. This hope is a strong and trustworthy anchor for our souls. Let me take a moment to give you some background on this passage. This passage references God's promise to Abraham back in Genesis chapter 22. Basically, what happens is God, he tells Abraham to kill his only son Isaac and offer him as a sacrifice unto the Lord. Now this was Abraham's and his wife Sarah's only son. But Abraham, he trusted in the Lord, and he knew that he would take care of him. And because God saw Abraham's heart, he blessed him greatly. So what does this mean for us? This means that if we trust in the Lord, and if we are obedient to his word, he will bless us also. Matthew 19:26 states that with God, all things are possible. So like I was saying, when you have seen members who've been faithful in the church, it's because they possess an unshakable hope. So let me ask you again, are you drifting or are you anchored in Christ? I will be doing a dramatic interpretation of a poem entitled, I Can't Read, written by Lamont Carey. I'm 14 years old, in the 9th grade, and I can't read. My class is so full that the teacher doesn't notice me, but I can't read. And when I finally get the chance and I'm called to the head of the class, I do everything in my power to make the class laugh. What would you do if you knew that they all would laugh at you? Because I can't read, I can't write, I can't spell, and most of the time I don't know my left from my right. And the teacher's aide says that it's the teacher's fault. The teacher says that it's the Board of Education. The Board of Education, they blame my parents, and my parents blame me. But still, I can't read, I can't write, I can't spell, and most of the time, I don't know my left from my right. But they keep on passing me, because I can dribble the ball, I can shoot a three-pointer, I can almost dunk, and I'm guaranteed to make 14 points. But still, I can't read, I can't write, I can't spell, and most of the time, I don't know my left from my right. But on the biggest game of the school year, I was coming down the lane, ready to do my thing, number 13 crashed into me. And at the same time that I heard my knee snap, I saw my family's dream shattered. Because you see, they counted on me to get us out of the ghetto. So when I hit the ground, I did everything in my power not to frown. But it was too much pain, and I feel like it ran straight to my brain. And the last thing that I remember was the doctor telling me that I would never run again. So I'm asking you, what are my options? I can't read. Thank you.
overall winner for Mr. Congeniality, Gerallando.
So how's it feel?
How's it feel? Y'all, he got on my last nerve this whole week because he was so nervous, but I know he can do it.
I want like Patrice, Katrina, Destiny.
No, y'all ain't never played.